The next one is Sky Vector. You're going to be using this a lot while studying for your Part 107 stuff, and it is, as you can see, a just flight map. It's always updated. It updates more regularly than some other things, and it gives you lots of information. Fun fact, this is the Tamiami Airport, right by our school. Our school is located somewhere around this area, and this is a Class D airspace around our school, up to 2,500 feet. And then if you go above that, you get into Class E and Class B and so forth. And we're going to go over that in class. But this is a great thing because it lets you do the entire world. Like you can go all over Florida, you can go into other parts of the country, and you kind of just scroll around. And we will be using this because a large part of the Part 107 exam that I'm going to prepare you guys for is going to be using this map. And I do mean a lot. The next part is just there's going to be other flight related websites. I'll just hit on a couple of them real quick, but there's going to be a lot more. FAA Drone Zone is where you register your drones if you have anything over 250 grams. Live ATC is where you can listen to the live feed of an air traffic controller. You'll be listening to this. I'll be asking questions about what they say, just so you can get some practice on it. And there's going to be a lot more. There's going to be stuff that you have to be able to look up the weather. You're going to have to stuff. You're going to have to be able to look up the NOTAMs. So there's a lot of different websites. A lot of the Part 107 exam material is located online, and you can just download it for free with a PDF. So we'll be using that a lot. Class policies for Engineering 1 and 2 are the same as my Engineering ones. Level 3 has a different class policy at the end, which is just regarding damaged equipment. Damaged equipment will be reported to the teacher through email within 24 hours. If the equipment can be repaired with available materials, then no charge will be placed on the students. So if you say, break a prop and we have a backup prop, we can just switch that out. No big deal. If it's something as simple as we just got to get like a tiny screw and screw that in and replace the screw, that's fine. No charge to the students. We'll just fix that. Or if you can fix it on your own, go ahead. If the equipment cannot be repaired, then the student will have to be expected to replace the equipment. So when you sign out the equipment, you will be signing a contract saying that if the equipment is damaged, I will pay for the expenses and replace it. And it will give you kind of a price list of everything that's given to you. And that's what we will charge you as a school. It's just like when you check out a textbook. If you don't return the textbook, we charge you for the textbook. Same concept. Okay, now let's go into a couple of additional grades that you get as students in engineering. First off, because we are in the engineering field, we are expecting a lot more of you, and we're expecting you guys to be a lot more professional, and we're trying to prepare you to do so. So you will be also getting binder checks in class. This is to help you guys get organized and be more professional. You have a lot more going on in my engineering classes than you would in a regular class. And we're trying to prepare you for the real world. Now, I will go into a much longer piece that breaks down the binder and how I will grade them and how I will check them. But things I will be checking for, because again, we are shooting for professionalism. Your physical binder appearance, the organization of your binder. If you have your handouts and notes, your project descriptions, and really weekly project summaries. Any assignments, project, or other works are also going to be checked. And I'll give you a special handout that goes over all of this in detail, as long with how I will score you the rubric and how it will be graded. For the binder checks, they're only going to be worth 25 points. Like Khan Academy, it's going to be a small grade, but it does add up to 200 points by the end of the 9 weeks, roughly. So be aware of that. Make sure your binders are in order. Make sure they're clear and organized. That way, when you get into the professional world, you are ready and for it. Students are going to be required to do a monthly project. They're going to be due at the end of each month on the last Friday at 4 p.m. Engineering 2 kids, you're going to be doing just Fusion 360. Engineering 3 kids, you're going to be using Fusion 360. Plus, you're going to have some type of electronic component attached to it. So you're going to render it or CAD it out in Fusion 360. And then you'll have your circuit diagram as well, where it is my Engineering 2 kids just have to have the CAD file and the drawing. You guys also have to do a circuit diagram. A explanation of the project must be included when you turn it in, and I will grade it based on a rubric. Also, Engineering 3, you're going to have competition pieces. Students will be working on a competition piece for either Technology Student Association. You can do any one of their competitions within reason, or you can do the data-driven design project for 1080 if you want to do something a little bit more car-based. Students will be graded on progress they make each month. It's just as long as you're showing you're making progress, I will give you full points for it. but you have to be showing progress, and that means looking at your engineering notebook and showing with the date. I worked on this day. I worked on this day, and it has to be showing some sort of progress to your eventual completion. And then there will be another grade given upon the completion of the project. So now that we've seen the different categories, let's just show the points. Binder checks are only worth 25. The monthly projects are worth 200, and the competition pieces are worth 100, with the final project, finalized project being 300. I hope you guys found that informative. That's all the stuff that's unique to engineering. I know I bounced between 3 different forms. Each group will have their own unique form. So be aware of that. Please get these forms signed your parents and have them to me by the end of not this Friday, but next Friday. And I hope you guys have a great day.